jurors must know their rights. You must know your rights. Because, once selected for jury duty, nobody will inform you of your power to judge both law and fact. In fact, the judge's instructions to the jury may be to the contrary. The fact that there is widespread existence of the jury's prerogative, and approval of its existence as a necessary counter to case-hardened judges and arbitrary prosecutors, does not establish as an imperative that the jury must be informed by the judge of that power. Look at that quote again. The court ruled jurors have the right to decide the law, but they don't have to be told about it. It may sound hypocritical, but the Doherty decision conforms to an 1895 Supreme Court decision that held the same thing. In Sparr vs. U.S. 156 U.S. 51, the court ruled that although juries have the right to ignore a judge's instructions on the law, they don't have to be made aware of the right to do so. Is this Supreme Court ruling as unfair as it appears on the surface? It may be, but the logic behind such a decision is plain enough. In our constitutional republic, note I didn't say democracy, the people have granted certain limited powers to government, preserving and retaining their God-given inalienable rights. So, if it is indeed the juror's right to decide the law, then the citizens should know what their rights are. They need not be told by the courts. After all, the Constitution makes us the masters of the public servants. Should a servant have to tell a master what his rights are? Of course not. It's our responsibility to know what our rights are. The idea that juries are to judge only the facts is absurd and contrary to historical fact and law. Are juries present only as mere pawns to rubber-stamp tyrannical acts of the government? We the people wrote the supreme law of the land, the Constitution, to secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Who better to decide the fairness of the laws, or whether the laws conform to the Constitution? Our defense, jury power. Sometime in the future, you may be called upon to sit in judgment of a sincere individual being prosecuted, persecuted, for trying to exercise his or her rights, or trying to defend the Constitution. If so, remember that in 1804, Samuel Chase, Supreme Court Justice and signer of the Declaration of Independence said, "The jury has the right to judge both the law and the facts." And also keep in mind that, either we all hang together, or we most assuredly will all hang separately. You now understand how the average citizen can help keep in check the power of government and bring to a halt the enforcement of tyrannical laws. Unfortunately, very few people know or understand this power which they as Americans possess to nullify oppressive acts of the legislature. America, the Constitution, and your individual rights are under attack. Will you defend them? Read the Constitution, know your rights. Remember, if you don't know what your rights are, you haven't got any.